Okay, so we're gonna do this a little bit differently today. I don't have Jackson here to help. I've just got Pickles. I've heard this thing is a nightmare to put together, so I figured I'd spare him the disaster and just give him a nice surprise when he gets home from school. Me and the box had a little bit of an argument, so he is just kind of scattered around here. I am going to attempt to get him in the front yard. He'll be our first major decoration out there this year. And I'm gonna attempt to tether him down, kind of like we do with the 12-footers. I think it'll be all right. I've seen that he already has some attachment points on his waist, so I think that'll work just fine. I am gonna speed this up and attempt to put him together in a nice, calm manner. Okay, so I really didn't have too much trouble with them, but I think it is 100% because I looked around, read reviews, and figured out what to do. It is all about this waist piece. What you do is you put the smaller, it seems like this bigger piece should be the one that goes on the back, but it's not. The smaller piece goes on the back, put that on first, thread it through, and then the other one snaps on pretty easy on the front. I mean, that was about it. Once you had that on there, that was the difficult part of the build. Everything else seemed to work great. He looks awesome. I mean, for $100, you know, we got this on clearance at the end of the last season. And even if he didn't do anything else, I think he's well worth $100 because he's gonna look awesome in the front yard. He's huge. So I'm gonna go ahead and carry him around there and start putting him in place. Okay, so he went up pretty easy. He's very similar to setting up one of the 12-footers. The tie points at his waist came in really handy. It did come with some black rope. I tried it with that, but the rope was so thick, it was just way too noticeable. So I went with the normal guy wires that I use on the 12-footers. They're way less noticeable. I did use a couple sandbags. You can see them down here. I normally cover them with creepy cloth and stuff like that. I only had one piece this time, so I'm gonna run to the store and get some more. But you can see I spray painted them black, and then I'll cover them up. You won't notice them by the time I'm done. And you can see down here, I didn't use the stakes they came with. I already had some really big screw-in stakes that I had here from when I had the werewolf in this spot. Once I put them in, the ground is so hard I don't ever take them out. So you can see I ran the guy wires through these. I also used a couple pieces of chain and padlocks just to, dissuade anybody from trying to run off with it. They could do it with some bolt cutters, but they'd have to come prepared. The problem I did run into is it comes with 4 add-on bars that go into the base, with the normal little buttons here that kind of click in there. Came with 4 of them, but only 2 would fit. So I don't know if the bar that they used on the front here is a little smaller or if it's just bent, but they would not fit in there no matter what I did. So I left it, used the sandbags, it'll be fine. When I take them down, I might see if I can straighten them out a little bit and then maybe they'll fit, but neither side would fit into the base for whatever reason. We'll see at the end of the season. One other thing I did want to mention is this power cord. It's kind of awkward because it just hangs there the way it does, but don't get too tempted to tie it to his leg. I attempted it down here, and the problem you run into is when his waist turns, it needs the slack in the cord. So if you've got it tied to his leg too tightly, you run the risk of pulling it out of the socket or breaking it up here. So just be careful how you do it. But overall, I'm really happy with him. I think he came out pretty great.
Jackie-O's castle. Today, I don't know what we're doing because my eyes are closed and I don't know what's happening.
I picked him up from school, told him I had a little surprise for him today, something I think he's forgotten about. We just pulled back up at the house, and I don't know, I might just let him sit here for a while.
Can you let me open my eyes?
Okay, let me know what you think. See if you remember this.
The Demogorgon!
Did you remember we even had him?
I forgot. I honestly forgot. You put him out.
Do you want to go take a look at him?
Yes.
Okay, let's go take a look. So what do you think?
He's really cool looking. I'm not even lying. I did not expect this. I didn't
think you remembered we had him out there.
No.
Because I kept struggling to come up with what we're going to put in the front yard this year for a new interesting thing, and I forgot we even had him.
Is he outside?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
He's cool.
Yeah, I thought so.
He's almost like a blow mold.
He is. Yeah, he reminds me a lot of the Home Depot ones.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I thought he came out pretty good.
He's
So
impressive.
I think we got him on clearance for $100. Do you think that was $100 well spent?
Yes.
I do too.
Yes.
I do too. Yeah, I thought he came out pretty nice.
He's amazing.
So there's a lot going on. Keep an eye out for it all. Please like and subscribe.
Bye.